my fellow Homo sapiens? It's your boy Hadou, and this is my Paleozoic deck build. This is the quick version. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So first thing first, we're running 3 Paleozoic Pikas. Basically what this card does is allows you to discard a card and discard a Paleozoic card, draw 2 cards, and if this card is in the graveyard and a trap card activates on the field, you can special summon it. And all the Paleozoic share the same effect, so they're level 2, 1200 attack, 0 defense, and they're treated as normal monsters, and they cannot be affected by other monster effects. We're running 3 Oranoids. Basically what he does is he destroys a spell or trap card on the field, and it doesn't matter if it has to be face up or face down. He just destroys a spell or trap card. Really, really good. We have 3 Paleozoics Hermeroidia. Horrible pronouncing this name. And basically what this card does, it halves the attack and defense of one monster on the field. You can even use it on your own monsters. We have 3 Paleozoic Canadia. Basically what this card does is he targets one of your opponent monsters and put it face down in defense position. So we're running the Mirror Force build. So we have 3 Quaking Mirror Force. Basically when your opponent attacks, put all their monsters in face down defense position, and they cannot change their battle position. So what I like about this card, it allows me to stall until I get what I need. We have 3 Storming Mirror Force. Basically what this card does is it bounces your opponent monsters. For monsters that I cannot destroy, cannot target, or might not want in the graveyard, well guess what? Put it back into your hand or put it back into your extra deck. Then we have 3 Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Very great card. Negate 1 attack, and when this card goes off, one of my Paleozoic monster in the graveyard are going to activate and special summon itself. So really, really great card. And not just that, it resets itself. We have 3 Floodgate Trap Holes. When your opponent summons or special summon monsters, put it face down, defense position, and they cannot change their battle position. Really, really great card. It's like Quaking Mirror Force. Your opponent Pinnacle Summon, well guess what? Put it face down, allows me to stall until I get what I need to get. 1 Anti-Spell Fragrance. The main reason is it shut down a lot of decks. And not just that, we don't run a lot of spells. So this is a really, really great card in this deck. We're running 3 Jars for a little bit of draw power, and not just that, to activate our Paleozoic monsters in the graveyard. 2 Gojin Match. And 1 Magical Hats, and that's to get more Paleozoics in the graveyard and on the field. For our spell cards, we have 3 Card of the Minds. This is a definitely needed to be in the deck. This is definitely a VIP in the deck. It allows you to draw 3 cards, up to 3 cards. And you have to discard a card. You have to discard your hand at the end phase, and you can't special summon the turn, and your opponent doesn't take any damage. So if you have 0 cards, you draw 3 cards, and you draw until you have 3 cards. Really, really great card. And then we have Wetlands. Wetlands boosts up my Paleozoic monsters by 1200, or Aqua Water monsters by 1200. So our Paleozoic monsters come out at 2400. Yes, they're beaters. And for the monsters, we have Curry Bandit, and we have 3 Barrier Water Statues. Very, very strong in this deck. Now, originally, I was running Blackjack in the deck, but I felt like this card was just really, really slow. It didn't have any attacks, and I just wasn't getting enough payoff from this card, so I took it out, and I put the Barrier Statues in instead. For the extra deck, we're running 3 of the Exceed monster. Basically what he does is he targets a card on the field and he destroys it, and if a trap card on your side of the field, your spell and trap card zone, is sent to the graveyard, you can mill a card, and if it's a trap card, you add it to your hand. Very, very strong, and it cannot be affected by other monster effects. We're running 3 of the Sky monster. Basically what he does is he can bounce a monster that he battles, and not just that, he's not destroyed by battle. We got 1 Bahamut Shark to kind of get out the Paleozoic monster. We have 2 Gachus to stall, and we have 1 of this guy because we need more extra deck cards for our Paleozoic deck. And finally, for our side deck, we have 3 system down. This is for mostly like Cosmos and other big machine decks. We have 2 Electric Virus. This is for dragons and machines, so things like Blue Eyes is definitely going to be a thing. ABCs are definitely going to be a thing. Well, guess what? We're going to take those. We're going to take those. That's right. One more Gojin match. We have 3 Twin Twisters, basically for people who's going to be playing things like War Decree and Heavy Back Row that can stop me. And 3 Light Imprisoning Mirrors to stop those light monsters like Heralds and Blue Eyes. And finally, we have 3 walls to stop people from banishing and to save our Paleozoics monsters. So that's all I have for you today. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. It really helps the channel. Thanks for watching. Matane.